We are back with more of My Southern Home, and I'm here with Trey Lewis with Ole South Homes. And Trey, one of the things that I'm hearing over and over in the media is that there's all these people renting, and there's really no need to rent when you can own so easily.
Yes, there's build-to-rent neighborhoods, more and more rental units being constructed all over America. And at Ole South, we're part of the American dream of home ownership, not renting. And we have a lot of programs designed to turn those renters into home buyers. And we make it very easy.
So what are some of the programs that you offer?
Well, there's a big misconception that you have to have money saved up for a down payment. That may be financially great to talk about and preach, but in the meantime, you're renting a home while you're saving money for a down payment when you don't have to. And we have many programs for first-time buyers at Ole South.
And your homes are gorgeous. So when you think about buying a first-time home, when you're buying at Ole South Homes, you're getting beautiful floors and granite countertops and all the amenities that you would want in a home that you're accustomed to.
Well, you're able to personalize your options based on how much you want to spend. That's one of the great things. And like we have homes starting under $200,000 in our townhome villa collection. So if you're paying more than $1,400 a month rent, you definitely can own a new home with Ole South.
And one of the things that I'm a big advocate on is for first-time home buyers to consider new construction, because you're going to walk into that house and everything's new. You don't have to worry about the roof leaking in 3 years or the AC going out 6 months into the home.
The transition from renting to home ownership is something to consider. I would like to think that everyone needs to own a home, but that's not the case. There are some people that it just doesn't fit their lifestyle. But for most people, it is the best financial decision you can make. The best way you can look at that is your average loan is 30 years. Many are 15, but let's just use 30 worst case scenario. At the end of 30 years, you've got whatever it is you bought paid for and it's yours. At the end of 30 years of renting, what do you have?
Well, and when you talk about lifestyle, that's one of the things that you guys really look at when you're planning your developments, because Ole South has gorgeous communities all over the Middle Tennessee area.
Currently, we're in over 20 locations throughout Middle Tennessee, and with First Community, our preferred lender, $1,000 in closing cost will move you into a new home, regardless of what your down payment needs may be.
And you know what kind of home you're going to have before you move into it, because you have these gorgeous models where you can see what the floor looks like and what the countertops look like and what the cabinets look like, and you can pick out a market home that already exists where there's no wait, or you can build from the ground up.
At any given time, we have over 200 homes under construction that are available for you to purchase. So we can time it out around your needs, and if we don't have one that meets your needs, you can select a lot and start from there.
So tell us a little bit about the process. So if a homeowner's watching this right now and they want their Ole South dream home, you know, where do they go from here?
The first thing is depending where you want to live, how much you want to spend. There's a lot of equations, so there's really no magic starting point other than to go to our website, olesouth.com, olesouth.com. and look at all the different communities we have and what we offer. You can get an idea of the floor plans and the price ranges, and also financing information is on the website as well. From there, call our online sales counselor, the number's on there, or you can send an email and make an appointment with one of our on-site sales counselors. We have model homes throughout Middle Tennessee, and our on-site staff is there to serve you and answer any questions you may have.
And Trey, one of the big things about purchasing a home that's sometimes scary to people is the financing part of it. And you take that fear away from individuals as well.
Yes, our preferred lender is First Community Mortgage, who is the human mortgage officers, and they guide you through the process. There are no surprises. When you're dealing with an 800 number lender, you don't have a name and a face to call and ask a question to, or at least one that you can interact with personally. First Community puts the human touch into that. There's a variety of programs, but the greatest thing about the preferred lender is that they did this transaction yesterday for someone in your situation, so they're not going to school on what's needed for each transaction. Closing times are accurately scheduled. You can plan your move accordingly. It's just a seamless process when you go through a preferred lender.
One of the things that's important for people to know, and I said this a lot last season, is you have an individual path to home ownership that this lender is going to be able to help you find. And you know, it's not rocket science. So if you know that your lease is up in 6 months and you want an Ole South home, you need to go ahead and call the preferred lender to find out what you need to do to get into the home of your dreams.
Yes, and find out what the options are and what's available today. Because unfortunately, in the real estate market, we don't know what prices will be 6 months or a year from now. In most cases, they're going to be higher with the price of land and the price of development and construction going up daily. You may also want to explore the cost of early termination of the lease if you find something you like. It may very well be cheaper to terminate that lease now than to pay it out and buy then. You may be saving money for a down payment and you can't save enough for what the cost increase is going to be. There's a lot of variables. The best thing is if you're qualified to purchase and you can make it work and you know you need a new home or you want one, go ahead and do it as soon as you find what meets your needs.
All right, well, thank you so much, Trey. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having us.
We'll be back with more My Southern Home in just a moment.